All right. So last, or I don't know if it's the last map in the series, but the next map is going to be Protocol SnD. Pretty straightforward.
Agrees with him.
I assume it'll go something like round one at least, like a 2-2 split. Maybe two will go drop down, one will go plat, one will dive off plat, or plat being P2, and they'll go into A site. Could also, and then other side could also go in, play for that guy plat, play for the guy diving off possibly, send a guy low, get in early.
That's
It,
right. I'm remembering
the way
clearly
teams
this
play it
game.
is, it's very like
With
1-to-1.
well, it's a such.
So 100 Thieves are going to play for this initial hit, for the dive under, and for the guy plat, like I described earlier. Optic are not going to drop, I don't believe, and they're just going to play for middle. Well, Dashy's going to snipe the cross. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know if this works in this game, especially on this angle where they could just slide through. Oh, Burks is.
Thank you.
What do you know?
I didn't think he'd be good unless you do that, and it's Dashy, so he absolutely can. Okay, he's so much better. Oh,
Shotzi's now going to find his way inside.
Down to Daniel Ghosty. 1v4, now a 3.
He could do this for what it's worth.
Something happening here.
Imagine if it's Dashy, last guy standing, and he just gets a hit marker and dies.
Slam.
Okay, yeah.
My white head
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
look,
That's about as unwinnable as it
doing
gets.
that for every.
I've had 3 irks today. Nobody cares. No one in chat cares. No one tweets me. And no one cares that I'm irked.
That's a nice teammates coming in from Optic as well. Everybody get involved.
Big nade. Nobody home.
So pretty. All right, I like this play. Who is this? Kenny? He's gonna play down low. He's actually gonna get his teammates quick mid push, and this is a like a off angle. No one's gonna expect this if they play from plat. I don't think. You don't see anything front. It's not like you clear this. You would clear underneath probably if you were gonna do anything on top of that. If you didn't see anything in front, you were probably on plat. You would probably watch up here mid on the other side.
Yeah, but that's some explosive start.
Optic playing very like mid heavy. I think they only have one bottom.
Think to take that route.
Am I wrong about that?
Look at the amount of like frag.
Yeah, Shotzi realizes there's a gap. Kenny gets a kill. That's a good spot. Start using that.
Fragmentation
And he
in
gets
the
the
air
kill.
there.
Oh my god. And Shotzi's
Envoy could have traded, but it's like the verticality. There's too many different angles where he could be at, whereas Kenny just has to look at one.
Dude, this round is honestly over.
3, 2, 1.
You have one guy owing B. You have a one-on-one over here, but it looks like Kenny's gonna win it.
Toast.
Uh,
It looks like Hydra managed to get away, but they
you just
got
tell
away.
by the way the minimap looks.
He's absolutely
Look, they definitely got
Here I can skip slightly ahead on these rounds here.
Kid who just unkill, call a good MVP. And not just that, I'm just watching Shotzi through walls.
So they're not playing for A control nearly as heavily as I thought they would. I think the sniper might actually maybe be the reason for that, but
Like just instantaneous. You're getting flanked 15 seconds in on a decent sized map.
did not mean to right click.
Oh, they're going for pre-nades. Okay.
I think this is the biggest map in the game. Or at least it feels that way.
Probably
This
dance.
is mixy opener.
So there's going to be that little skirmish, and he's going to drop down and get bottom. I think his teammate was already bottom. It's going to be Ghosty who's holding that. That's the thing, that sniper strat, it's not going to work twice, really. All they have to do is slide under or just not shoulder out through a nade. They could do a number of things that would counter it. And the sniper's pretty much useless because where do you reposition after that?
Okay, well, you have 100 Thieves that are just dominating the lower section of that. They're crawling all over Grandma's right now. Dashy sensed it.
Ghosty's going to get that. I didn't even know that from that angle you can look straight up like that. That's funny.
Spidey senses can hurt you.
But yeah, big trade though. No Hydra this round. He's 0-3. He's not having a great time. Here,
Shotzi once again finding his way into their top. He loves it. He loves flanking the top of their building.
you're on protocol. And the shots here in this position again. So much viewage across viewage.
And Optic are just playing for checkouts. Like, they're just playing for free kills they shouldn't be getting in the first place. Thieves are kind of just holding the site and making Optic, giving Optic, like, the topside map control and Somehow I think number 7 here is going to be Scrap finds a hole.
Ability across mid.
He's going to get the freebie. Yeah. So while Optic are, you know, moving along the power positions everywhere on the map, they end up getting flanked. And, yeah. Just too much to watch.
Okay, cool. There's a guy top window. Pred's trying to find the pickup kill. There's
Now they know that they have bomb down, so the people bottom just fill through, hit the zip, and they're just going to all 3 play. And Pred's going to end up going in this building while his teammates across the map, so they're not even going to try and break it together. This round should be over.
Go on, son. Scrap with that outcomes. Calling out immediately, and they're all over him. Like a rash. All down to shots.
Chelsea's still bottom. There's nothing you can do.
For some wild raffle plays. Rappel. That's a tough word. Okay, well, there have been better times. Nice round from Under Thieves. Honestly, completely dominant on the lower section. You get that A site control instantly, and then you can just play around it however you like. Go and make sure they surround grandmas. And just clean and effective work. And this is honestly, quite literally, the dynamic of the sniper at play. Instead of just like bang out at A, as soon as you sort of set the tone, granted it's 100 Thieves that won that round, but it changes how many players you're willing just to willy-nilly send into that environment.
That's fair.
Makes you think.
I wonder though if you're going to see that again from Optic.
I doubt it.
I wonder if you're going to go down low once more.
Not in the same way, at least.
Thieves is running a snipe.
Ghostie's going to end up pre-nading this cut, so that's those pre-nades that they're throwing. It's for the guy fast hitting into A from the shroud. And it does work.
Potentially. The nice nade from Ghosty out of nowhere. Scrap might be sniping actually based on his positioning. Wow. Wow, indeed.
He's getting chased. Number 7 on the minimap just saw him bottom A, and he's getting chased by number 4 here.
Hydra, fast and well and truly into the fight, and it's all onto Shotzzy now.
Oh, that was like Shotzzy just gave him no room to breathe, kind of. Just slightly late hit it in case he was watching for it quick, but he smelled this and he just shot too soon.
Behind the whole team, yeah, he might have popped his shot a little early. What?
Okay. There's no way Shotzzy wins this, but
In the hell?
Wow, he was chowing.
What in the hell, man?
I don't know what happened there. I think Scrappy accidentally shot to his pistol. He was so confused.
The blink of an eye.
Shotzi has been full speed ahead in these rounds. A lot of credit, I think, just for
Was he one shot?
nades. I know Ghosty
Two
only
shot.
got the kill, but I'm assuming coordination coming in for Thieves on that one. So homework has been done by someone on the team, although they haven't actually scrimmed it together. So again, they're figuring it out on the fly. Ghosty on a 4.
Round 5. Ghosty on a 4. RCXD could be potentially very, very useful on this map.
They're just so annoying to deal with.
I mean, there's a lot of open space.
You have these fillers here. They get through freely. Go see watching front. So these nades don't work because you just heard the trophy. This is like the default route, I think. Trophy this, 2 bottom, 7's top, 8 watches over.
You got to blast through.
And this makes the sniper play like pretty worthless.
A little bloodbath down here, man.
Oh no.
Bloodbath.
No,
Here we go.
Oh no. Oh no. But wait, bloodbath for who?
Yeah, Pred's gonna get 2 though.
But for who? For who?
Oh, just kidding. He slides in. Hydra actually gets 1. There's no way he gets 2. 0%.
Most
Well, Pred did get 2. Hydra just got 1. And Scrap just couldn't help there. Oh, you gotta help there, I think.
well patient, and I do like it. And is it gonna work? It ain't. Dashy up close and personal.
Does not work.
The aims of the games is to take care of the other team. He does just.
He needed to be a little bit more aggressive in that angle.
I'm not saying definitively this is not why that Thieves were working from the outside of the map to go and retake the A site there instead of dropping down Spiral, but Dashy round 1 does set the tone with the sniper that if you're going down the snipes, you do have to be concerned about the timing on that of just instantaneous death, let alone all the other things. And now Scrap wants to respond with a sniper in kind. We get to see the sniper strats in action. And we're just, I'm assuming we're just dropping down here, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, howdy, boys. Scrap wins it.
See how long Hydra keeps his knife out there, and yeah.
Rolling deep down low.
Dashy goes for the chow behind Shotzzy, and
Anything
he just gets sniped. 3v1 on Shotzi. Shotzi goes down for free.
I thought he sniped in there.
Kenny gets an
Scrap. A little bit,
very
bit
difficult
handy
kill.
now.
He gets another guy one shot.
So much damage there.
They still have to worry. See, Pred doesn't even like peek off the back of it, even though Kenny just got someone one shot. Because as soon as they have info on Pred, they know that both are there. Everyone has to watch it. As long as they don't have any info on Pred, then the 100 Thieves players have to be ready for every other angle. So you have to spread your resources more thin the longer it is until Pred is spotted. Like,
bricks.
pretty good idea.
Every time someone pops up on Ghosty's screen,
And I think there might have been 2 spotted. You see how everyone's looking inward.
his eyes light up.
There you go.
Bounce back in a big way from the Thieves.
That's a good idea. I will add that.
Very. For Ghosty. That'll be coming in very handy as well. Kenny also with his RCXT. But again, like how you really use it. Ooh, down low. Send it, lads. Right across the angle of attack.
You see Thieves this round, instead of playing for the drop down or for the the low P2 kind of hit in, the boat route, they're going to send 2 outside of the map kind of to just fast flank them.
There.
We'll see how this goes, but Optic should be fully aware at this point in the game that you can fast flank from their side zip very quickly. And since nobody is chowing front, nobody's getting in sight, nobody's seems to be boat, even though they could be set up for a break from boat or just in corners around there. Optic should be aware of this timing.
Oh, and here comes the RC. Dashy can catch a player if they peek that.
Yeah, and so there's actually a perfect trade, or there's a trade from top, so you have to send one guy to watch it, but dropping down almost isn't even an option anymore. I think number 5 just pops out the window.
If they slide round, that's a big deal.
Are we going down here?
Things are getting a little ugly. Ghosty.
There is, and since Dashy had a sniper and not a red gun, he's going to end up going down to Envoy, who drops. So that's the price you pay, I guess.
On a win from Shotzi, 2 HP, not enough there to get.
Yeah, and then they just lose. And if Dashy is able to get this, then he's able to kind of recut this. The guy Spiral can't peek immediately, and they can't collapse on point so easily. But yeah, the pistol wasn't enough.
It's done. The round is complete. That's the defuse, and I do believe that's a big turn.
Fred, not. It's mind games.
Nice.
Best part.
It's really fun.
Best part. And then sometimes they do ridiculous stuff with the snipe, and we go, ooh, that's fun.
It's really fun. It's not going to always happen, but if it does, that's pretty cute.
Just hitting zip up to his own building, not going bottom. Optic are actually opting for the same exact play. They're going to send nobody the boat route. One guy watches the P2 boat area. Other guy goes stop their building. And then 2 kind of, I think maybe number 3 might have hit this route instead of standard. So they could throw a trophy, deny the info, and let 100 Thieves know, oh, they trophied the boat route. So 100 Thieves are obviously going to be expecting it. But then the guy that throws the trophy doesn't hit that route. He just goes to stop building a different way. That very well might be the strat there.
Top side of the map. The surface is getting a lot of love.
What is number 3 doing? Am I missing something?
Envoy. Oh man, he's made his way around, but that's a big win.
Can he DC?
Ghosty managing to take care of Shotzi there takes a tremendous amount of pressure off the top side of the map.
He's just watching the corner top Spiral. I did not know that. Okay, that's not what happened at all. What is this? Oh, he's in his RC. He's getting looked for. They're going to end up spawning each other. Big gunfight.
Shenanigans!
Yeah, Dashy's not favored for that. He's got a pistol versus a sub again. He just got weird timing. Playing low B is never great.
Oh.
Kenny's going to blow up his car immediately. He'll get this trade, I think.
6-3.
No, just kidding. He's not even going to shoot him. My fault. My fault, King.
Dylan Envoy.
Rap said something outrageous.
Jack's lack of surprise.
Tournament point. An Envoy shoot. Damn, son. Disgusting work. Those last 2 kills.
Those were big kills. And that's just an Envoy hitting an Envoy route doing Envoy things.
$40,000 richer. And the bragging rights, I mean,
And that's the thing about him. He is such a player that you live or die by. But he is perfectly capable of
do or die.
Oh, Scrap's got it again.
getting it done.
Is it
Just when he doesn't, it kind of fails spectacularly.
Before we get things going, Dashy slides immediately up towards that top
Envoy going to show himself there. Dashy not going to be able to peek that because of the top window kind of angles from 100 Thieves side. Hydra's just going to push up good too from middle. So Hydra strat was run up mid, right? He's going to run up basically directly up mid, assume that no one's hitting the right lanes, and cut the map basically. Is that what happened here? Which number's Hydra? 6. Wait, he just hit up gun? P1 gun or what?
We're going to battle for the top side of the map before we get things going. Dashy slides in.
He just hits up gun. Yeah, and the only person that's going to have info on you, like when you hit up gun, this is actually a pretty good idea. Play mid heavy. Make sure that your teammate cuts this part of the map so they can't see Hydra crossing here. And then Hydra sits behind the gun. You get info on the guy top. Hydra knows there's nobody hitting the outer part. Once you have info on the guy top, you should have a general idea of when you can go if you're Hydra without being spotted. And he goes basically as soon as his teammate starts getting shot at. And I think he just hits up here and cuts this.
Immediately up towards that top window.
Yeah, so he get okay, and he's got an AR too. He's just cutting the map here. Gets a freebie.
First blood, Hydra.
This is it.
The Shotzi is just unaware that Hydra is cutting from that part of the map. He has no idea. What the fuck? So yeah, Shotzi just gives him a 2, and then he immediately takes a 3. He's like, fuck it, heat check. And he goes down.
Kenny's weak. Anyone able to push forward and find the pressure?
You know that he ran back towards his spawn. You know that last guy was top, so you don't really need to change your position. Although you do need to start worrying about A here in a moment. Number 5 is confident, needs to be more confident than he is that he can take this space. They know that this guy ran back spawn. He can't possibly be plat. Dashy's here. Dashy might have wrapped out, but not anymore.
Shots being rung out.
I guess now that Dashy shot, you know.
Ashy from upstairs.
This is a good angle.
We could check out maybe Ghosty's POV. Oh dear. The bomb's being moved across, and the cross is covered.
Envoy gets it, and that's bombed down. Middle of the open. Dashy's nowhere near.
The jaws.
Just very, like, disgruntled, kind of separate gameplay. Not a good round.
Optic full.
They really need to have, like, some sort of backup plans or some sort of,
The Kaysan 50
like, idea of how things need to go once
Dashy, the most
problems
player we had in the
occur.
league last year. He already has a 1v3 in this tournament. He's got to dig deep and find another here.
You can absolutely do that.
Sorry, I can't even control that this pops
Here
up.
comes the attack.
But it's over.
It's Ghosty.
And Envoy's just going to win that over the top. It's pretty unwinnable round for him. Unfortunately, just based off where bomb went down. But that'll be that. Optic played the first rounds pretty well, but I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like 100 Thieves are better at taking the space on the map right now, early on in the season, and that's kind of just why they're consistently winning everything. They just seem like the best team by a good margin. And that's normally something that FaZe is the best at. FaZe is the best at just pushing up, taking space, you know, putting on a lot of pressure all the time. Not necessarily playing the most structured, like, just solid Call of Duty, but kind of like the more chaotic, aggressive Call of Duty. And you kind of see a lot of both out of 100 Thieves. So, and that's generally a good idea because the balanced team is generally the team who wins the most. The structured teams tend to win early on, but this game has so little structure to it based off just the maps. I mean, I feel like if you're watching this, you know my opinion on the maps. So the more bang out oriented COD is gonna be a lot better this year than it was last year. So I would look out for teams like FaZe and 100 Thieves early on. But in the mid-season, I think Optic and some of the other rosters will inevitably show up. So yeah, that will be the last map of this series. I don't know what I should go over next. It'll probably be something SnD related, like a tournament of some sort. But yeah, I'll leave it here.